What are you guys expecting out of him? First game, first week, first month here in the season, because he already has, to my eyes, improved every single game so far in the preseason.
I think it's actually going to look a little bit like that first summer league game, where like the talent, the impact, especially defensively, is going to be obvious. I think that the sort of the speed and physicality of the game, even moving from preseason to regular season, I think that'll probably impact him more on the offensive end. I frankly don't expect him to shoot super well tonight. He probably might have a couple turnovers, but it's going to be one of those nights where he's up to stuff, and you can see the building blocks of what everyone has seen in him, even if he might not have, he might put up like a 5 of 15 or something like that.
I mean, Seth is the no fun part of this podcast crew, with all of that stuff. Seth, we need more excitement and more juice.
I'm very excited. It's going to be a great 5 of 15.
Jeez. No, I just think, and this is kind of my experience watching Wemby every night. It's all right. What's the next amazing thing he's going to do that I didn't know was possible? Like, I mean, is he going to dig from half court? And I'm not kidding. We've seen him do it from the 3-point line. He's just going to dig from half court and steal the ball. Like, there's all sorts of stuff with him. I feel like it's just really kind of amazing sort of things. I am curious what his nerves are, and I think being at home in San Antonio, I think there's going to be a little extra juice. And, I think there's going to be a strong spurt to start out. And then let's see how he kind of maintains when the energy sort of settles in. And I think that's going to be the stuff that we're going to watch for in that. But I'm just going to throw this one out here because this is going to be a wild and reckless take here. I think Wembanyama is going to be the first rookie to win Defensive Player of the Year.
I'm on that train. I'm on that train as well, Mo.
I hope people are watching this on YouTube, because I hope you guys saw Seth's reaction. If not, rewind and just watch Seth.
Yeah, I am right there with you. I think his block numbers are going to be staggering.
I went from one eyebrow to none, so that's how hot that take was.
I mean, if you think about how awful that Spurs defense was last year, they're going to be better this year because their guys are going to play together more. They're also playing pretty big. I mean, Jeremy Sohan is going to be the starting point guard, at least to start the season. That defense is going to be improved, and with Wemby as like the weak side help guy, man, how many games is he going to block 5 shots?
It's not even it's not even the counting stats, right? It's
right.
When he shows just in the middle of the paint and all that, like watching how everybody has to kind of avoid those limbs to make the pass through him, it opens up opportunities for other guys. Like, it's a whole different deal. I think the counting stats are gonna be there, Dave. I think he's gonna walk into 2 or 3 blocks a night. Yeah. Just put his hand up, and by accident, he's going to get some, and he's going to block some of these dudes shooting threes and whatnot. So there's going to be the highlights behind that. But it's really the other smaller stuff that I'm kind of interested in. There's a clip from from preseason where somebody was driving. I forget who. I'll try to find it and put it on Twitter. He just showed on the driving lane, and really all he did was put his arms out, and it wasn't anything spectacular. But it forced the offensive player to have to readjust when he throws a pass to the weak side, to kick it out to the weak side. And that hesitation and that adjustment allowed Sohan to jump in front, pick off the pass, and they had a fast break. I'm pretty sure Wemby even got a dunk out of that. But that kind of stuff, just the presence there is so big for their defense.
And it will show up even more subtly than that, I think, Mo. Like, there will be plays where, yeah, they get turnovers, but just the fact that, like, oh wow, look how big that is, just slowing the offense down. Anything you can do to, make a guy pump fake and then reverse the ball. Anything that disrupts the offensive rhythm, their timing, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm surprised by this. Like, he has a potential to be an upper tier disruptive switch defender day one. Not necessarily because he's going to stay in front of everybody, but just like, okay, I could go by him, but then what?
I mean, Jalen Williams knows all about that in Oklahoma City. I did a one-mo thing on his defensive range last week. It's just that, that pace behind it. And just think about the number of shots that are not going to be taken because Wemby's right there.
I mean, look, we watched the Warriors last week. He had those guys in hell. I mean, Andrew Wiggins for sure had nightmares about that afterwards. I mean, he blocked a Klay Thompson 3, and when Klay caught the ball, Wemby was inside the free throw line. I mean, this is just uncharted territory. So between altering shots, getting guys to take quick shots and pull up short, yeah.
I think the minister of no fun is about
Yeah,
to
no, I
leave.
agree with all this, and there's no effing way he's winning Rookie Defensive Player of the Year.
Listen, if he's in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, he's going to win Rookie of the Year. Obviously, if he's at that
plus
level.
1,300 on BetMGM.
How many wins do the Spurs have to get for Wemby to get an MVP, like top 5 vote?
Oh,
You know
no,
what I mean?
Now
If
you've
they're-
gone
if they're
reckless.
500,
upper 30s. If
That's
they get
it?
in the if they get in the upper 30s, he will get MVP votes.
Yeah, that ain't happening though. Now we've gone a little too far.
I don't
I-
think it'll
listen,
happen, but I'm saying that's what
hey,
it would take.
So far, they've played 0 games, Mo. So anything is possible. And I'm at the point with Wemby where I just will believe it, right? I choose to believe. I want to believe. This guy is something we've never seen before. I mean, his warm-up videos are things we haven't seen before. So I don't know, Mo. I mean, does upper 30s in wins, like if they win 38 games, Seth, that's what you think that he'll get?
He will get MVP votes, and I think rightly so.
Yeah, I just think that's.
I don't think they will.
I mean, I also think the MVP class is going to be very high. I think we're going to have a pretty exceptional year. I think the top 5 for MVP is going to be pretty competitive to even make the number 5. But yeah, sure.
Can
I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Can I get our MVP predictions?
Oh, okay.
Mine's
sure.
boring, but sure.
Is it Jokic?
Okay,
Giannis?
mine's not as boring.
Okay.
Giannis is mine. That's where I'm going. Where are you going, Mo?
Jason Tatum.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying it's Nikola Jokic. I just think that
Wow, we're so boring.
I know.
All of us way out on limbs here.
We all suck. We picked like the top 3 in the betting.
Yeah, well, Steph Curry. Look, Steph Curry would be my dark horse, right? But like the Warriors have some. Yeah, the Warriors have some big problems. I think that they've got to sort out first. Not big problems, but they've got some stuff they've got to sort out. But I think Steph. I mean, you know, and we'll get to this in a minute. But I think Steph, if they're top 3, Steph is going to be in the mix there because you know, it's just how it works. But yeah, that's a boring 4, guys.
We've really
Tatum at least would be a new guy, a little bit of new blood.
I just think Boston's going to have the best defense. I think they're going to be honest, I think they're going to run through the East. I think that he's going to be I think they're going to have the best record in the NBA. I think he's going to be their best player. I think it's pretty going to be pretty obvious as the season goes.
He certainly has the narrative, win behind his sails.
I also think
you
people are tired of voting for the same guys over and over again.
Yeah. Hey, and then people start they'll hand in their votes, and on the margin they'll type USA ! And
Oh damn! I didn't like that. There, Seth. Come on now.